Morning, everybody. We are just getting set up. Took us a little bit longer this morning to get out here than what we anticipated, but we're out here now trying to get the boat to sit the way we need it to. Quite a bit. Took a while to catch some bait this morning, ran us behind. Planning on having fish in the boat already, but didn't work out yet. Who we got in here? Bobcat, what's up, Bob? Liz, Jeremy Colvin, what's going on, buddy? Pat with Real Beast. There's my brother, War Pig. James Kirkpatrick's in the house as well. Oops. I mean, highlight that link. We're trying to get the about time. Yeah, I thought we was going to go live at 9, but we ran into a fog and some debris in the river. And of course, it took longer to catch bait than I'd hoped to. So we haven't thrown the first cast yet. We got to make some adjustments here on the boat and try to get it to sit straight. What we've done is come all the way up here to the dam, and what we do is we come up here and we look for the slick spots on the water. I'm sure you guys have all seen them when the water's running crazy, and there's always these little calm spots of water here and there. Well, that's what we look for. We look for those calm pockets, and you can spot lock in those. And sometimes if you can get the boat to set straight, you can cast out and stay right there. Sometimes if they get real crazy, you may spin around circles. And if that happens, the only way you can officially fish it is to drop the bait straight down underneath the boat, which we do that as well. But right here, it looks like we're going to try to anchor up. Well, we're not anchored. We're on spot lock. I'll spin the camera around here for you for a second. Martin, what's going on? Gene Tillman. Sampy's in the house. What's going on? Living Minnesota Outdoors, Georgia Fisherman, Slime Action. What's up, Chris? We got Jim Catman Clark in the house. Think we got it figured out? Creole, my brother. What's going on, buddy? Oh, hey, listening at work. It's been a while since we, hey, what's going on? We got $4.99 already. We even cast a line out there for good luck. Thanks, brother. Hopefully we can, oh, we got somebody message for Skip right here. It says, hey, Skip. Hey, Skipper, love you.
Who is that? Is that my lover, my wife?
I don't know. It's from Facebook. You got a secret admirer.
Oh,
they didn't give us permission to see their name yet. We're going to. We're not on the James River, but look at the size of these shad we got today. Woo-wee! That's some big old chunks right there, boy. We ready? I'm ready. All right. I'm going to turn the pigeon face. Oh, Uncle Lou's rod here. Big old shad head on it. A demon dragon and a 10-ounce sinker. I'm going to send that puppy straight back behind the boat there. You gotta be patient fishing up here. You don't want to do a lot of swinging and twisting and turning on you. You just gotta go back and forth like that. Got a Kentucky rig. Got a piece of tail and a head. We're throwing a 12-ounce Brad Cottle tidal weight on that bad boy. Try to keep her down there and settle down. And this last one here, we'll put out. Last one there, another 12-ounce tidal weight. My Uncle Lou's big old spook. 7/0 Diachi hook. And shad. Everything we're throwing today is all fresh shad. We showed up today with 0 bait. We didn't bring anything with us. We couldn't catch it. We weren't fishing. Which took us longer than we wanted to, but we did get fresh bait. Make a little
Not cooperating.
make a little swing on us here. Let's see who we got out sitting here. We got Thomas Littlepage, Larry DeLong. What's going on? Lance McCouguy. Brandon Enix, Catfishing Dreams. What's up, buddy? Another $5 for the Better Cheddar Fund. They were out of Better Cheddars. We actually had to settle for the Oscar Mayer Wiener. We got the Oscar Mayer Wieners today. It's all right. Poor pig. Good luck today, guys. Thanks, brother. Appreciate it. Really ain't that much current. Like I threw this 12 out there and it's staying right there. We may have to keep working our way through the right. Yeah. We'll see what happens here. See if we can't get a bite. The Brad Cottle tidal weights out there. I'll show you guys something. There's a difference. We got 20 folks hanging out in the chat already. I'll show you guys here real quick in case you got tuned out. But I know a lot of people already like Brad and just the service quality that he does. But he's got different molds than what you normally buy. So we buy our molds and they're Do It molds. And this is an 8-ounce Do It mold sinker. You see the 8 on it. And this is an 8-ounce tidal weight. And you say, well, the 8 looks bigger. It's not. It's actually thinner diameter. So maybe you can or can't tell. And my sun's in my eyes, so I can't tell if you can see this or not. But this 8 is a more flat, bigger footprint weight as opposed to this 8, which is just a fatter, shorter, smaller version. And in my opinion, in current, the flatter your sinker, the better your tendency to hold, not slide. So that's another reason why I like the tidal weights from Brad. He's got all kinds of sizes. I think he's to the point now where he can get whatever you want, and if he ain't got it, he'll get it. If the demand is there. Man, Chunky Cats is in the house driving and listening. My friends, thanks for tuning in, brother. Be safe. Be safe. Have a good one. Hopefully we get some fish here in the boat. Team Snagging Whiskers, what's going on? Wait, Snagging Whiskers, isn't that who's Snagging Whiskers? We just saw him this morning.
Was that him?
Yeah. Are you out there? You get on some fish? There's Mike Greenwell. What's going on, buddy? Carmel Muncie's in the house. Pretty cold start this morning, but things are supposed to warm up. Try to put the rods here in view. I got 4 Uncle Lou medium heavy rods out my side. Skip's got he's got a mixture. He's got a couple big cat fever rods, Muddy River Blue Cat rod and a Tanglewood Catfish rod, all medium heavy. Just kind of waiting to see how things are going to shake out here. Fishing this close to the dam can get a little crazy at times as far as boat control and all that. While we've got a moment here, I'll see if I can spin you guys around and show you just how close we are to the dam. There's where the dam's at. So we're fishing right below it. It looks like all the gates are open partially. There's water coming out of every gate. So that's our lock wall there. They'll blow water out the size of that, but luckily there's enough current where hopefully today they go blasting water out of there. It's not going to affect us much. It's not going to affect us much. Let's see.
We may have to.
Slide the boat over to get in some more current so that we got more boat control. Right now, trolling motor's only running on like 2 and 3. That's the advantage of finding these calm little slick spots. You could sit in them with spot lock.
Oh, just got a hit.
Right over here. Third one in. So 1, 2, 3.
That one got bumped. Let's see what happens.
It got bumped. It's possible. It was just sliding or moving along the bottom, but it looked like a hit to me. We'll see what happens. Doing a little bit more moving than what we care for, really. Scroll up and read my last one. Okay. Man, the river here is 15 feet higher than normal. No damn fishing here today. Yeah, we're about, I think we're only about 9 feet high right here. I like high water. Haven't watched Chunky in months. Chat, War Pig, Zach and Raj. Let us all hit the river this weekend. Old damn, Raj knows where. Yeah, we might be able to do that. I got Skip with me today. Zach is working. Yeah, the high water don't really slow us down none. I like high water, to be honest. 15 feet high. We fish when it's 20 and 30 feet high.
It's a brand new football.
We can make kids Christmases down here with the all the footballs and basketballs coming down the river. Real B says for another $4.99 for all them fish y'all going to get. We've expected it to be hot and heavy already. That's why I didn't even cast it till we had the camera on. We have to make some adjustments up here till we get the boat sit right and we can find some fish. But we got fresh bait, fresh as you can get. It's still alive in the live well. We didn't even put it on ice. We kept it alive. Boat take a wild swing. Pontoon Jody's in the house. What's up, Jody? Looks like you need to be bumping. Yeah, Bobcat. I just about brought the bumping rod, which we talked about this morning. In my opinion, it's just my opinion, but everyone says, bumping's just a spring and summertime deal thing or whatever. But why wouldn't it make just as much sense or even more sense, in my opinion, that if they're being kind of slow and hunkered down, if you bounce a bait right by their face, seems like a really effective way to me. Now, blue cats don't really, in my opinion, they don't really get slow and lethargic like a flathead does in these water temperatures. They're still going to be active. Depends on what the water's doing. Our water's been high and it just leveled off, and it's just actually today it should start. Actually, I think last night it came down about a foot. It should drop another foot today while we're out, which is an ideal situation, but go fishing when you can because it's good for you. Is that right, Skip?
That's right.
Oh man, the camera mount just come loose. Hang on. There we go. Hi, extreme close up. This is how it goes. Zach came out here a couple of days ago and just laid the hammer smack down with a fella. Yeah, the bait on the cutting board still twitching. Laid the hammer down, caught 28 fish Sunday. 2 days later, looking for results. Facebook user says, "I'm getting seasick." Yeah, it's not calm, smooth sailing. It's sitting up here at the dam. What microphone am I using for the phone? It's the same one that Chunky uses. Matter of fact, about a year ago, Chunky sent me this microphone. I can't remember the name of it, to be completely honest. I think Chunky has it listed in the description of his videos. But if you want to know, I can shoot you a picture or something once I get home. Quiet Man's in the house. What's going on, buddy? Live scope? No, we don't have live scope. Creel fishing, I have bumped in 47-degree water. Caught fish, you just have to slow the boat down a little bit more. Well, right here, we'd pretty much just be walking it back behind the boat. So I could control it and slow it down real easy. But you need to jog to the right. Yeah. Get pulled around. Well, the boat's right. You're left. Look up, the lines are already over there. Where is maybe clear? Oh, trash on the line? Yeah. Rod's getting a little bouncy back here. Our water temperature this morning, Zach says I'm getting seasick. Yeah, I'd be used to it. Ceramic microphone ordered. I'm not sure. Bait of choice today is fresh shad. Ernie Brown, good morning, buddy. Michael Williams, good morning, everyone. Ernie Brown says, good morning, Skip.
Morning, Ernie. Did you get him a deer yet?
I don't know. Ernie, I don't think you've got a deer yet. Oh, did you see that action? I think he's still got some tail lake left in him. Uh-oh, what we got going on here? We got, oh,
Hey,
accidentally. Hey, there you are.
yeah. How you doing?
We're trying to catch a fish.
Well, catch me one. Cause I can't catch one when I get there.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
We did pretty good. We got our shad. I don't know. It looks like you're driving.
Yeah, I'll be there. I've got to pick up somebody in 30 minutes, and then probably another 30 minutes before I get on the water. But I'm going after bait first. I'm going after skipjack and shad.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm in that bank tournament, so I gotta get some numbers on the board.
Sling one to the right with 5 ounces and bounce it as far as possible. You talk about towards the Ohio. I threw a 12 ouncer over to the right and it stuck. It's still sitting there. Stuck, stuck, stuck. It's stuck. That's like a gooder fish. Where are you fishing at today, Jody?
I'm gonna be fishing in Knoxville.
Knoxville.
Yeah. So uh it'd be some smaller rivers, different from what I've ever been on. Learning some
That's
new spots. So I'm kind of excited.
oh yeah.
I'm getting kind of tired of fishing the same ones I do. So I'm excited to learn some different spots and some different places where I get bait without having to get out of the boat.
Yeah, that is exciting when you get to explore new waters, especially if somebody's there to help you kind of point you in
Yeah,
the right direction.
yeah. So I, should be able to get shad and skipjack without having to take the boat out every time I need it.
Yeah, that's a big help.
Yeah,
We got a few jumbo shad. We got a lot of good sized shad, but we got a few jumbos today.
wow. That's what I'm wanting. I'm wanting some big. I hate them little bitty ones. It's only like the size of your finger. I want the big shad.
This ain't the
That.
biggest one. That's
Yeah, that's exactly what I want. That's a good bait right there.
everything's frozen up here where we threw the cast net this morning. The front deck is all ice. Sun's coming out now, so things are starting to thaw out a little bit.
It's not got cold enough here for my boat yet. But last year, I've only had a boat like a year and a half. It was full of snow, and I thought, well, it'd blow out. Snow don't blow out going down the interstate. I figured it'd be like the leaves or something. But no, it was still caked in there when I got there, and then I had to clean it out. It was a bad trip.
Yeah.
Live and learn. So have you caught any yet this today?
No, I think we've only been at it for about 15, 20 minutes.
You've got plenty
But
of time then.
we should have had one in the boat by now.
How late you staying?
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
That's on the action. I've got the live stream tonight with J Dog and Tara, so
Yeah, we've been sharing that out, so
good deal.
hopefully.
Yeah, I gotta manage my time to get home in time for that.
Yeah. Well, I hope you
Uh,
have a good show tonight. I'll be watching. And I'll
uh,
probably jump off and let you get to fishing.
okay. If you
All right,
decide
see
you
you.
want to hop back on later when you're live, just let me know.
Okay, see you.
See you guys, or see you, Jody.
All right, bye.
I said see you guys like I'm jumping off. I'm not going anywhere. Yeah, getting a lot of trash on the line, so you got to kind of pay attention. I think I may have sore lip them for you. Yeah, Zach said he caught them all.
No doubt.
Zach got some good ones the other day. It's always fun catching fish of any size, but you guys just catching teeners, and you had two over 25, 32, and a 37. 28 fish total. That's a heck of a day. We got ourselves in too much slack water, I think. Boats want to spin all crazy. keep working ourselves to the edge of the current.
Look all the way across there, though. It don't look like it's really moving.
It's moving. It seems like water's coming out of the hydro.
Zach's still in here.
Yeah, Zach's in here. There's Justin's fishing fetish. What's up, buddy?
Justin, howdy.
You know what it is, Justin. We're fishing. I guess we can. Saturday they're calling for rain all day. Sunday might
They was
be.
going for rain. I know that was Saturday when Zach was out. He did fairly good there.
Yeah.
Oh, the wind got in it.
Yeah, the winds Saturday were terrible. Yeah. We might have to scoot closer this way then.
Get over there by Kirk's.
You try it. You got that rebar mark?
Good place over there. Of course, we'd actually be moving up that way.
Yeah, I live up here. You got that
Look
rebar
at
mark?
It's not showing up on there. It's like all my stuff stopped. Or no, I think that's right.
Bluegrass State of Mind. What's going on? Any luck? No luck just yet. We have rain gear. Yeah, Zach said we got rain gear Saturday.
Actually, I got some.
Did you break down and buy some?
I didn't get the good stuff like you guys. It's fairly good.
I'll tell you, you can make a lot of investments into fishing, but in my opinion, one of the very best investments you can make is, well, in yourself, really, and buy yourself some good rain gear. You know, the 100-mile-an-hour stuff. I like the Cabela's Guidewire stuff. You know, everybody's got their own personal preference, but buy something that's good and waterproof. You don't have to buy like winter stuff. You can buy something big enough to where you can layer up underneath and still use it the rest of the year. But good rain gear, good quality waterproof gear is it just makes your fishing a lot more enjoyable. You're more likely to go and you think, I ain't worried about it. My rain gear is really good. I'll stay dry. You know, you're more likely to fish in the wet rain and not get scared off. 40% chance of rain. You're like, well, if it does, I got what I need. But it's a hard investment to make because it's expensive. You know, $200 for a jacket, $200 for a pair of bibs or something. It's a hard investment to bite. You just get hit. Uh-oh. I think we got a hit right there. You guys are watching it. He's reeling down. And he's got a fish on. Fish on. Right there we go. There. About time. About time. Enjoy the fight. Feel the fight. Let's see what he's got. Got another line way out there, so hopefully he can get around it. It's looking a little iffy at this point. I think the boat moves. Whatever way you move the rod, the boat moves that way. Coming right at you. That's when having a reel with either a power handle you can really get to cranking, or a reel that has a fast retrieve really comes in handy. When they take off jolting right towards the boat, you guys try to keep up and keep that pressure on them so you don't lose them. Oh, he's not twirling. He's not doing a bunch of head shakes. That's usually how we tell if it's a bigger fish or smaller fish. Smaller fish, they'll just kind of helicopter in the current, go acting a fool. But the smaller or the bigger fish, they like to keep their head down. Just put the weight on you. Lines everywhere in the back of the boat. This could get interesting. As We're using some bigger chunks of bait today. The low blue cat. Let him get him unhooked here. Show him off to you. First fish in the boat. Zach says, woo! Can't watch but listen. Paul, thanks for tuning in, brother. Potomac River Monsters. What's going on? Got the first fish in the boat.
Still got my bait.
Still got the bait.
There we go.
Pretty low blue. I can't take a picture. I'm on this. I can take a picture with your phone. Got it.
Go tell your friends. We got food.
Tell everybody. Pretty piercings and portraits. Step right up. Epic Catfish, what's going on, Tim? Well, we just put one fish in the boat. That's what he's looking for.
That's that one I really chunked out there too.
Is it?
Yeah.
I thought it was
Stood as far as I could.
I thought it was the 7,000 you threw as far as you could.
I threw that over that way before I threw this one straight back.
I get to adjust. We'll probably have to adjust here for too long anyway. The way the water's spinning the boat around. Did you rehook that or check it?
Yes.
Pinky in the shad.
Pinky in the shad.
Pinky in the shad. Yeah, you got a fishy. That's right. We got a fishy.
Just gonna tell the boat.
There we go. One down, 400 to go. Heard some boys the other day. The water came up. I won't say the name of the lake, but they went on the tailwaters of the lake and caught 40 channel cats. 40 channel cats. The water rose and fish moved up there in the tailwaters of the dam. Yeah, they just turned them on.
Got 60 something.
Oh, yeah. We got 68 channel cats at Sandusky Bay one day. Everybody's already saying we're not allowed to go there if we do the channel cat tournament.
Oh yeah.
They said we're disqualified. I think not. I think all these different types of tournaments are really good because different areas of the country offer different types of fishing. For instance, we had the panfish tournament there a couple months back that Chad did, and that gave James Dockery an opportunity to really show off what he's got out in his neck of the woods, which was just murdered everybody on the crappie and the trout and what's available there. It's hard for him to compete in these big flathead blue cat tournaments. And when you have a channel cat tournament, there's different areas of the water that's competitive. these blue cat tournaments by length and weight and all that stuff. We can't generally compete on the Ohio River with the James and the Potomac and Tennessee River, Mississippi. Are we? I got a bike over here. Yep, that's a fish. Yeah, get it. Yeah. Come down on it. Fish on. Fish on. What are you doing? I don't feel good. I thought for sure that's what I had. Pin small 20 on it. Uncle Lou's. Roger's been giving him Uncle Lou's a workout this year. I told him I would try him out and give him my honest feedback. Just a little on blue. Can't wait till we hook a big one in here. Definitely picked up. We might have to move. Our slick spot moved on us. All right. Tell you what, the good and the bad on them Diachi hooks is they set the hook good. Them hooks do not want to come out. That's a pretty low blow. Maybe flames. That fish came on the Uncle Lou's float and piece of tail. Like a piece of tail.
Nice one. Back to the curtain. Ain't no good. I can throw 200 feet like that. Long as try that again. See how long it takes to. What we're doing there, we call that the swing rod. So put a little bit lighter weight than what it takes to hold it to the bottom, which I think I went too light on that one. And then you throw it out to the side, and you just kind of like bumping it away, it just kind of walks, just takes itself back, and it's already back behind the boat, so that was too light. But what happens a lot of time is it's going across the bottom there, it'll fall into a hole, or if there's a hump, or if you're on the edge of a ledge or something like that, it'll get swept right up against the ledge. And that's where the fish will land. So that swing rod, we've always got swing rods going out the sides of the boat towards current.
Sounds like it's running hard. Let's see what's going on in chat here. We got 30 folks hanging out with us. Thanks for stopping in. Hooks and Hammocks, what's going on? Linda Cox is in the house. Thanks. Good morning. Thanks for tuning in. What part of the Ohio are you fishing? We are at the Greenup Locks and Dam this morning. Greenup Locks and Dam. So just a few miles above Portsmouth. We actually launched below Portsmouth. And Dale Headslip says, good morning, River Warriors. Morning, Dale.
Morning, Dale.
Told Dale we was considering coming to Hoover, but after watching Zach and the luck that he's had, we thought we'd give us a shot. No matter how bad we try, we're just not Zach. Swing rods are awesome. Yeah, epic. Let's see who else we got up here. Another fishy. Thanks, Justin. Dave Garcher's in the house. Let's see, make sure I'm not missing anybody. John Boys, what's going on? Thanks for tuning in. I think I've got everybody so far. If I missed you, I apologize. Three different conditions there. Yeah, we've got some calm water here. We've got some swift water here. We may end up dropping back. Like to at least set up here 2 or 3 times to check it out. What we like to see, Zach. Yeah, this has got a lot of different stuff going on. We got the hydros on this side of the river, on the Ohio side, and they're kicking out water all the time. The dam gates are pretty much all open. I think actually, looks like these 2 are closed. The ones we're sitting in front of. It's 2 in front of us. Actually, it looks like Actually, that first one looks open. The second looks closed. The third looks closed. Fourth, fifth looks open. Yeah. Yeah. Gate 2 and 3. Gates 2 and 3 are closed. No water coming out. Well, actually, 3 looks like it's got some water coming out now. What it said, as long as we can in this spot, and then we'll move. Michael Murillo's in the house. What's going on? Epic. Where's my hero at? Hero, Sean. Catfishing hero. It says you had an early schedule. Steve Mobley's in the house. What's going on, buddy? Four-foot ledge. There's lots of humps and stuff back in here. It's there's 4 to 6 foot humps all over, up and down, up and down, up and down. But I don't really think there's a defined ledge. If so, it would be over here on the Ohio side. On break, giving a thumbs up. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate that. Mr. John Parker is in the house, real-time catfishing. The real professional angler. Good morning, John. Thanks for stopping by. We've got 2 fish in the boat so far. Not the start we'd hoped for, but the ever-changing conditions. That flathead spot and the warm weather period then. We've caught flatheads up here, and I know we've talked about this at this dam. This is the one we've talked about before, about holding flatties. We don't typically catch a lot of flatheads up here. I mean, we'll catch one on occasion, but it's not like this is the place to go to catch one. And we fish it a lot, especially Zach. Zach only lives 10 minutes from this spot, so Zach gets to put a lot of time in down here. We're jealous. It takes us about an hour and a half, hour 15 minutes to get to the boat ramp. The one we went to this morning, there's a 45-minute boat ride up here. I've been better off pulling a boat out and putting in another. Oh, yeah. Now I see why the gate. Look, that gate did open. Oh, wow. Here comes a whole bunch of debris. Bunch of trash coming. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. I mean, a bunch. Now look at gate 1. It's like cranking. Here it comes. Here's something to think about. If you're using mono and you're using circle hooks, get a stick or a log on your line. A lot of times, if you just let it go, it'll slide up. It'll lift your bait up off the bottom, but a lot of times with the circle hook, it'll slide right over top the log and drop right back down to the bottom. It's when you start panicking and yanking and pulling on it that you end up setting the hook into the log that you lose it. Now, obviously, that's not always true, but you find it to be more true than not. They have just dumped a ton of debris. You guys can maybe see some of the stuff coming down through here now. We didn't have any of that because we're sitting on this slick right here where there's not a whole lot of current. It's likely to pile up on us. Actually, I hear a big chunk of wood banging underneath the boat. It don't sound like it's coming back. I think it is caught on the motor. Swing around here through the rods again. See what we got going on up front.
It worked its way down. There's a big long one right here.
Yeah, I was gonna say, there's nothing hung up. That it right there? Oh boy. See what happens here. Boat's taking a violent swing. Free in the lines. Oh, what the heck happened? That one there had a log in it. It just popped off. Well, that one there's got a stick on it now. We'll see what happens. See the stick turning over down there. Brushy twigs. Different story. Here comes a tree. What do you think about that? That's not good. Watch out. Came off of that one. And it came off of that one. That big log you guys saw there too. Got two four rods. And came out of both of them. This one's got a big brushy twig on it, so it's not coming out. Just hopped over the log. These lines down there doing the hokey pokey. We're probably going to make an adjustment right here. Yeah, that's the good and bad. Those quick clips, you run them on the end. I always put a quick clip on the end of my main line. That's what I hook all my rigs to. All my rigs are pre-tied. Very seldom tie a rig out on the water. And, but the bad thing is, if that quick clip runs across another line, it has an opportunity to get. In there, nice, flip the rig right back on. Yeah, just like that. All the way over there. I got clear over there. When I had out there a mile. A lot of leaves built up on the line. You're sitting in current like that, and you're just getting tons of leaves built up on your line. You're better off to move. Fish in general don't want to sit down there and deal with that. Smacking them in the face the whole time. They can't see or smell. They probably smell, but it's definitely not comfortable. And they can't eat. And that stuff just smacking them in the face that fast all the time. Don't come in here acting all robot and stuff, Felicia. What? We got somebody in there acting a fool. I got plenty of mods. I can't see mods because I'm on my phone. I'm not sure who's blue and who ain't. Drop the hammer. Man, about Oscar Mayer time. Skip's hungry already. That's like fishing was that? Like 10 o'clock? That's brunch time. There's some wild stuff right there. It was just a bot. I
got you. That's how you know you made it when you get lots. They don't mess with nobody. For no reason. Oh, Steve Block 760. Good morning. Thanks for tuning in. Running that big engine through all that junk. It's going to be exciting. Yeah. We was dodging on the way up. Yeah, we had to dodge it all on the way up here. Between the fog and the debris. Yeah, we got into a couple areas that had a lot of fog in it. We're working our way over to some more consistent current. Trying to get right on the edge of it. So we want to be in enough current to keep the boat straight, but not so much that your spot lock can't hold you. Three. Race for impact. How do you feel about that, Epic? That's 6 and 7. What do you feel about that, Tim? You're sitting fishing in debris, just leaves and stuff just piling up on your line. My instincts tell me that that's not a favorable place for a fish to be. Now, I know they can hunker down behind things and get out of that. I would assume they would prefer to be somewhere where it's not, they're not getting hit in the face with leaves and sticks the whole time. Getting rowdy. That's the forward. That's the forward. The hard end. See, you can see a line right here. That seems to be kind of taller right in there. I'm gonna try to play around here, see if we can't find the location fish. Sure I get some electronics and scan around first. It's hard edges. A lot of rock in here where we're at. Freddy's Outdoors Adventures, what's going on, buddy? Thanks for tuning in. We've only got 2 fish in the boat so far, so not killing it, that's for sure. Everyone's saying goodbye to Felicia. Oh no, wait, that was somebody saying hi to Freddie. We had a bot in here a minute ago. My fabulous mods lay the hammer down. Felicia's gone. Where Pig says, tell Skip
Rocky sucked the other day.
deep down in the mud. Yeah, I'm probably done fishing for channels out of Rocky this year. I don't know how good it gets or how good it stays. I'd like to get back up on Hoover, get a few trips in Hoover before it freezes. It'll freeze over. You see the slicks? Like there's one right there. Well, there's 2. There's one right here. One here, and then when I go over here,
It moved. Oh, really? Yeah, it looks pretty slick right here. We're going to give this a second. Generally, when we set up, we'll let the trolling motor run for just a few minutes before we start throwing lines out to make sure the boat ain't going to act all crazy.
You got some good current over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm down to two, three, four.
I think it's doable. What do you think?
Ain't you still bleeding?
All right, chuck these bad boys back out there. See if we can. Find a big boy laying up in here. Oh, all right, we got lines in the water. I can stay standing up. I have a hard enough time with my balance as it is. So I keep my life jacket on up here. I'm downriver and the water's calm. I'm in a deep V. I don't stress out so much, but when I'm up here at the dam, it's cold and crazy. Keep my life jacket on. We take a wild swing. Even broke ice there and tore them up. Oh well, maybe I ain't done fishing for them. Alan, what's going on? You ever fish East Fork? It's becoming a big blue cat lake and big shovel heads. Um, I have not ever fished there. I have been hearing a lot about it though. I have been hearing that it's a good lake uh, for blues. I probably the only time I really go north of where I'm at, I live close to Chillicothe. The only time I really ever go north is go to Hoover. I know that like Cowan Lake and some other lakes up there are getting good as well. I think Cowan's got monster channels. Flatty Daddies, what's going on, buddy? Muddy water bait and tackle. What's going on, Justin? We're down here trying to give it a go. Poor pig. We've caught a few, two fish. We've got two fish so far, and not quite what we're looking for, but keeping us honest. We'll probably set up here right at the dam. I don't know how many, just a few hundred, about 100 yards maybe. I don't even know if that's 100 yards below the dam. So we got a lot of crazy turbulent water and a little bit of debris coming through. They had a couple of the gates closed, and when they opened them up, we got hit with a big wall of debris, but it's cleared out now. Portsmouth Bridge. In the background, that's just the pipeline up here at the dam. It runs across the water here. So we're I don't know how many miles is it from Portsmouth up to here. Sure. I don't know if Zach's still in here. He would know exactly how many miles it is above Portsmouth. We're sitting at the Greenup Locks and Dam. Now we put in below Portsmouth at the Shawnee State Park Marina. And, that's where we caught our shad this morning. And it was not easy. Shad were scattered pretty bad this morning. So we had to throw quite a few times to get what we needed to fish today. Kind of put us behind where we wanted to be out here fishing a lot earlier. Fresh bait is that important. We didn't bring any bait, none. We didn't catch bait today. We weren't fishing today. That's how important. Buckeye catfishing 28 miles from Shawnee. Wow, really? That far from Shawnee? Probably about right. It says 30 minutes. So, yeah. Yep. Well, that's what we ran this morning. 28 miles from Shawnee Marina up to the dam. Until we got our bait. Now, we could have pulled the boat back out and drove up here and put in at the Wheelersburg ramp, but the ramp's just right around the bend right down here. Well, can't see it now. Right down the bend down there is the ramp. And there's a lot of good water down around Portsmouth. So our mindset was that we come up here and fish, and if we're not doing that well, it's easy to fish our way back to the truck, as opposed to putting in up here and then running clear down to Portsmouth and then running clear back up to the boat ramp. We figured we'd make one run and start here and work our way down. We got the live show scheduled tonight with J-Dog and Tara. So we want to make sure we get home in time for that. Shawnee is a beautiful park. The college is one of the nicest I've seen too. Yeah, Shawnee is really nice. They've been doing a lot of work to it. They put in a fuel station at the marina last year. At least I think it's done. I know that they put the pumps in and all the lines and stuff was there. I haven't paid attention whether you can go ahead and fuel now there or not. They did some dredging as well at the mouth. We was throwing the 8-foot Signature Series Phytech net this morning, and we had to throw it for a while to get what we needed. Jim changed his mind. He said, well, maybe it's only 18 miles. I'm not sure. That probably sounds better, 18 miles, to be honest, because I think it's 9 miles from Shawnee to Portsmouth. And then from Portsmouth to here is probably another 9 or 10.
Yeah, that was really what I pulled up was then, like if he's driving the road.
Right, and you weren't going 60 miles an hour. So, but we'll keep baits in the water. We'll keep moving around, trying different things until we figure out what works and what don't. The fish may be doing something different than what we expect. Coming out of that gate.
We're cleaning that.
Yeah.
We're building up a bunch of stuff right there.
Yeah. Yep. They've got a big crane down there that stuff builds up against the backside of the wall. That's not the dam. It's in front of the hydros. It just grabs the stuff, picks it up over the wall, and then drops it on this side of the river. So sometimes you get some big stuff coming down from that guy, but everything else has just been coming through the dam.
Look at that stuff. It looks dead out there. Moving very fast.
Whatever that white can is, or whatever that is. Yeah.
Not like usually over there.
Right. Michael Merla says, "Did you bring some Johnsonvilles with you?" They were out. We tried to get some Johnsonvilles. They did not have any, so we got the Oscar Mayer wieners, old school. I'm about to eat some of those mess-free chili dogs they make. Yeah, yeah, the chili dogs are good. They give me some really bad heartburn, but they are good. What's the trolling motor doing?
One back up.
Yeah, you can tell the flow is getting increased right here.
Yeah, walking on that. The barge is in there now.
Yeah, but they got to fill it up.
I'm wondering if we're not already doing it.
So they can't fill it up until they just go. It's not that moving in yet.
But
You're moving somewhere. I'm moving forward too. Holy cow.
now we're back down the street. It's just been a surge.
Very sporadic water where we're sitting at right now. Trolling motors up and down all over the place. Awesome restaurant in Portsmouth, the Cider River. One of the best steaks I've ever ate. Yeah, it's funny. I've lived in Chillicothe and area my whole life. Portsmouth ain't that far, and I've never ate there. I know it's really good. I got a buddy that goes there all the time. He's always, you know how they are. Everybody posts pictures on Facebook about once or twice a week. He's got big old steak here on a stainless steel plate. Just mouth watering. I wanted to come down and do some fishing with J Dog this week. It's supposed to rain for the next after tomorrow, it's supposed to rain for the next 3 days. And I got a buddy I got to help out. Get down there, do some fishing. He said the water down there is running pretty hard. I'll tell you what, sun coming out, man, feels good. Hey, we got 35 people hanging out with us. 35 folks waiting to see what the next fish is going to be. I'm putting all my faith in the Uncle Lou's rods. That's what's back there hanging on. We were talking about a little bit earlier about how much I put these Uncle Lou's rods through in a year. I don't know if it's quite a year I've had them yet, but I fished a lot. I fished a lot of the country. Everything from channel cats up on Sandusky Bay, where they totally got to work out several times, to here on the Ohio Fishing River. It doesn't look like an anchor. Like a big old piece of rope coming down through there. I'm still here driving and listening. Thanks, Chunky, for tuning in. We're still waiting on Fishy. I was saying that giving these Uncle Lou's rods a workout, I can officially now say that they're my favorite. A lot of people asked me in the beginning if I liked them, how I liked them. What's my favorite rod? And I couldn't tell because, the first impression of the Uncle Lou's rods is, man, these things are sharp. They feel good. The grips are good. I love the length of the handle. The button is perfect for me. I like a longer button on the handle. It just it changes the pressure points on the rod when your reel is farther up the rod. You have less rod to battle with, whereas the reel's farther down the handle, and you're hanging onto the handle at the very end. It's a different stance you've got. So I really like the handles, and as much as I put them through over a year, they're still in really good shape and zero complaints. So I told people I wouldn't give them any input on the rods until I've used them for about a year. That's how long I want to use something before I can suggest it or recommend it. And I highly recommend them. I like them. Roger likes larger butts. I like big butts, and I cannot lie. That was Zach. I like big butts. Shark Smith Angling. What's going on? Got Jerry Parker in the house as well. Thanks for stopping in. On break, wanted to see how you guys were doing. Any fish? We've caught 2 fish so far. What types of rigs we using today, Roger? I've got a mixture. To be honest, I try not to run all the same rig, unless something proves to be working over the others. But I've got a Kentucky rig on. I've got a regular 3-way rig on with a short leader, no floats, no rattles, no nothing. I've got a Santee style rig on with I got 2 Santee style rigs on, one with a big Uncle Lou's float, one other with a Demon Dragon style float. And yeah, Zach or Skip, what are you running? You're running
Basically same, yeah. I actually don't have a Kentucky rig.
Oh, you just got floats on them?
No, I've got one out there with just the hook.
Yeah. So
Swivel and a hook. The rest on.
So he's
I got
got
one that's really short. And I've got one with a barrel swivel in it. It's a little bit longer, and then I got a little bit longer.
I don't like this spot.
Yeah, I don't either. It's good.
Now we ain't filling this spot. Merlo says I don't want a year or even a few months. As much fishing experience as we all have, I'm willing to trust my first instincts on equipment. And that's good too. But I wanted to, longevity. I could recommend longevity here. There's one of the rigs. Got you hooked. The big spooks from Uncle Lou's. And it comes all the way up to a quick clip. This one here has a 6-ounce sinker on it. I was actually trying to make it. I wanted it to. 4 times. Slide to the left. Slide to the right. Prince draw.
Again, the shin, barrel swivel.
I bring the next one in with a bunch of leaves. I'll show you guys. Some of you may already do this or not do this. I don't know, but I'll show you how I like to get the leaves off the line. I'm not going to sit there and pick them all off. I don't want to throw my bait off either. So basically, I leave my bait in the water, just get my sinker up out of the water and just give it some good shakes. The sinker will usually shake it all free. Shake it for me, girl. We're going to move over and set up again. Let's hear what's working out. Getting a lot of debris, a lot of current. The trolling motor struggling to keep us in point in place. Got all snagged up, so here's a little trick. Just feed a bunch of line out, which I've got a lot of current, so it's easy to do. I'm going to feed some line out. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make a big loop back behind it. Once I get some line out, I tighten it up, let the current pull out tight to where now I've got a big loop. It goes all the way back to my sinker. And now I'm just going to whip it a couple times real hard. The idea is to jerk it backwards just enough to get it out of the stack. It does work. Not today. We don't. You shut that off?
Yeah. We're down to half battery. We're going to plug that generator in.
So this is how we're floating backwards. I'll just wait till we get back past it there. Team Snagging Whiskers. You out fishing this morning, bud? I think you're fishing. Doing any good. You wanted to come up to the dam too. You ain't missing much. It's gonna come out. Give it a little more angle. Just came out.
Did it?
Good. It was my lucky rod last weekend. Oh, no, look. That's what I was stuck on. I was stuck on somebody else's fishing line.
Oh, really?
Go ahead.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna put it back in the water. I'm gonna leave it here. Boat. Get rid of it. Yeah, it wasn't the rig I thought it was anyway. But I'm glad I got it back. Let's see who else we got in here. No fishing today. Catfish on the James River. We got another guy named Snagging Whiskers. We ran into this morning. I thought he was him. My bad. Haven't been watching. Oh man, Kelly Bullock's in here. We've been traveling fishing. This time of year sucks for trash in the lines. Yeah, or it gets. We're just coming through a fast rise in the water. The water came up, I think 10, 12 feet. It leveled off the day before yesterday and started to slowly fall. But I don't know. River running high. Yeah, Jerry, it's the high river up through here is high. It's coming down a little bit, but it's still up. Mike Chavez is in the house. What's going on, buddy? Fish count so far is only 2, Kelly. 2 fishes. We got to do better than that. We're moving. Try to set it up a little bit different. Yeah, I would come. This is pretty steady current. I would come up in this right in here. See how that foam right there? Yeah. Right. Yeah. Well, I was looking at it right here, trying to see if it was moving or not. How much is moving? Looks like you got a lot of current here. Chris Davis, going on, buddy? Micah Irvin, good luck, guys. Thank you, thank you. We're gonna try to get a lot of current. So I say it looks pretty heavy. We're in between. Yeah. Well, we can either you can either go back up in there or go down in there. The bank. Got to get back to work. Good luck. Thanks, brother. Appreciate it. Corey, if you ever had head towards this way, man, holler at me. We'll hook up and go fishing. There you go. That's how you learn, man. You line yourself with folks that know what they're doing and ask questions and learn. You know, when I first started going after catfish, I watched like everyone else. I watched all the YouTube greats. I learned a lot from Chris Souders and Doc Lang. We all watched Steve Douglas, and slowly started putting things together. And then I started talking to them. I messaged guys and sent them comments on videos and asked them about things and come out here and tried it. That's why I like to share as much as what I can with people, because everyone was so willing to share that information with me. 95% of what I talk about is not my original ideas or content. It's stuff that's been passed down to me, and I feel the need to pass it forward or pay it forward. Catfishing with Cahoon. There's Willie Cahoon. What's going on, buddy? Get it done. We're trying. We're out here on the water. We got some high water, and yeah, it's not current. The only way when you get this far back, you're going to have consistent current. In order to get that stuff, you got to be up there. But then again, it's like you find them calm pockets, and you want to spin you all around. Plus, we keep an eye on the graph. Like this right there. I'm sure it might have been the tip of this once we start moving. I was watching. Are you marking anything? I ain't marking no fish. Roger, that goes for you too. Talk about if I get down there to go fishing. I can ever get my boat running. I ain't had much money to do anything lately, so everything's kind of standstill. It's not even standing still; it's going backwards. Yeah, it's part of life. Watching you as I'm working. Well, Willie, I hope that we can get on some fish here quick. Help your Tuesday go a little bit better. I'll tell you what, it might just be my mind playing tricks to me, but that looks a lot crisper than 54. Huh? Yeah. It feels like you can see a lot more detail. It's like a little. Yeah. 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 Skip upgraded his Garmin 93 SV transducer from a GT54 to a GT56, which is their newest. Actually, I don't know if it's their newest now or not, but one of the newest transducers they've got out, and man, it really makes a big difference. Catching anything, Mike Greenwell? Well, we've got a couple. The fish are hiding from you, Michael Williams. Now we're dead. I was gonna say I bet it's running. You watch the stuff going by. It's going by pretty quick. We could try to fish. We could go up there and anchor, throw an actual anchor out if you want, and fish back here. But if we're not marking anything or if we ain't seen anything, I say we head back over here. Yeah. I say scan. I say go all the way down the pipe and come back up. Go up. So we're gonna drop back over here, scan this bank. It's up to you. You can either go down with the current and scan it and drop waypoints, or you can come up against the current and drop waypoints and fish our way back through them. It don't matter. Yeah, that's how you got more control. You just have more disturbance because you got to use more power. All right, here, right back in here. He comes up to this sign, drops anchor, and lets 100 foot of rope out. Sits right back in here somewhere. Throws back. There's some big humps over there. Some big humps. Kelly says, wonderful people in chat. Don't forget tonight, 8 o'clock on this channel, you'll see Roger interview the king and queen of the High River, J-Dog and Tara. That's right. Hey, don't be afraid to throw your plug in there. You got what's in your tackle box at 6 o'clock. Who do you got in there tonight? Willie Cahoon says, tell Skip I said hello.
Hello, Willie.
We also got Cora Parker in the house. I don't remember that name. If you're new, thanks for stopping in. If it's your first time being here, welcome to Muskrat Adventures. We like to get out on the water every chance we get. There's Josh, the weekend angler, hanging out with us as well. What's going on, buddy? Let's see, says Chris and Telly from Hooks and Hammocks. Oh, that's going to be a good show. I had really good, a lot of current. We had a really good attendance the night I had Chris and Telly on. I had a good time. Chris Usselton's in the house. Any fish? We've got a couple fish so far. We haven't killed it by 4. Jared O. We're actually just taking a look around real quick. We're moving areas. Kelly, and before that, some guy named Greenwell will be live at 3:30 Central Time. Mike, you doing a show today? You're just going to be out fishing? Martin, UK, one of our many friends across the pond. Always love seeing international guests on here. I find it pretty cool. There's some international shows I watch as well, and I always pop in, at least say something, and let them know they got viewers over in the U.S. Marking anything? Seeing anything? You can't be sitting in here anyway. Out fishing. I'm dying to fish. It's been over a week. I feel your pain, buddy. Go ahead. Any good catfish channels in Europe you guys would recommend? I'd have to look at my subscription list. People that I'll get to, but I can't remember. I know them because I see their name. Man, we're out here on the muddy. Why it's I don't know why it's panning like that.
Like a little ledge right
moving on to another spot for bait.